we would use Claude from the many AI platforms. There is OpenAI, there is Google, Gemini, models, Perplexity. There's so many AI software and models you can find. We tend to use Claude, and within Claude is an Anthropic. You can get a subscription, you can get I think there is a free as well, but you can get paid subscription. And within Claude, we would use Cowork function, and with using Cowork, I will show you exactly how I would build it. So from the previous decks, which I show you, the Syrvi revenue engine, how we built it, this is how you would build it if I would use just get a subscription on Claude, just get the Cowork, open it, and it's not available from web browser, and is also not available for free plans. So Cowork is only available on Pro, Teams, and Enterprise subscriptions, and also you need the Claude desktop as well. You can actually use your Claude and Cowork place to connect up with third-party tools, which was unimaginable even just a couple of months, 6 months ago or a year ago. You can actually build a system without, by the way, you don't need to be a coder, you don't need to be an automation expert. You can just connect with all these third-party tools, which is within your connectors, and all you need just an authentication, just authorize connection and access, and it will be available immediately from your Claude Cowork place. So for example, from engine steps, so ICP creation and research, you need a marketing plugin, and you need connectors what supercharge it, like for example web search function, Apollo on Zoom Info. Competitor research, you need a marketing plugin, web search, SimilarWeb or Ahrefs. Segmentation, you need a marketing plugin again, Apollo, Clay, or if you have any CRM Zoho or HubSpot, you can connect with that one as well. Total addressable market estimation, you're going to need again a marketing plugin, and you can also use for connectors Apollo, Zoom Info, web search. Targeting angles, again marketing plugin, and you can have web search, Clay, or LinkedIn signals. Channel and sequence orchestration, you need a sales plugin. You can connect with instantly, HeyReach, Outreach, Figma, whichever. Data and enrichment, you need a sales plugin, and you need a tool connector Apollo, Zoom Info, Lasha, Clay. So Cowork marketing plugin will pull everything together on your existing customers. For example, you can run web search, and you can synthesize sharp evidence-backed ICP. You can open a new Cowork chat, drop in 5 to 15 your best customers, each of one, for example, with sector logo, what they bought from you, and then you can just literally steal this prompt, and you can prompt it your Claude Cowork to, or any other model, as I mentioned, you're using. You are my JT strategist. I want to sharp evidence-backed ICP for XYZ company, which says this and that, and you can just upload in a CSV file or an Excel file. You can just upload your best top 10 or 15 customers, and you can just do the instructions from this prompt. You give these instructions, you just copy and paste this prompt, and it's going to be helping you developing an ICP ID client profile for you. Competitor research is again a marketing plugin. You can just use this command, and it's going to be doing the marketing. You have a prompt as well. You can just copy or paste. If you have SimilarWeb or Ahrefs subscription, then you can add connect with your Cowork, Claude Cowork, or any other model you are using, and then you can have SEO signals to the brief, which is going to make the outreach, messaging, and angles even more relevant. And you can also always reuse any Cowork template or brief from previous sessions as well. So this is a prompt in the right side. You can just do a screenshot on the screen, or you can request these prompts after the session. Happy to share, and you can just copy and paste and execute the session. Segmentation and time estimation, with the ICP already developed, the competitive brief in place. Now you can ask Cowork to slice the market into 3 to 5 actionable segments and size each one. You need to know and understand what your total addressable market, and by segment as well. So if you have the connectors already in place, then using Apollo or Zoom Info, and you can even use a web search as well, just to compare different sources. Cowork can estimate the size of each of the segments. So the second, orchestrate actual cross-channel sequence like cold email with LinkedIn outreach. So you can see the prompts. Again, you can steal them, you can do a screenshot, or you can request. So the first prompt A is targeting angles, and the prompt B is sequence orchestration. You can give this, you can add to Claude or any other AI model you use, and it's going to be helping to develop whatever you need. So the data and enrichment is, if you have all the connectors added, Apollo, Zoom Info, Lasha, then this is a time when now you have everything you need in order to actually extract what data you need. Because in order for you to send email to anybody or connect with anybody on LinkedIn, you will need data. So you will need a prospecting list. Now you have everything. Now you just need to extract the data from these third-party tools. You will need a subscription with any of these tools separately. But once you have the subscription, you can connect it with your Claude or any other AI tool. And then there is also another tool called Clay, which can do the enrichment as well, which I'm going to show you. So prompt A, build a list. So how many companies and prospects I can find from ICP, from B, enrich the list. So the Clay is called the third-party tool, which you can, Claude Cowork can help you. Once you have the list, it can upload it to Clay. You're going to need a separate subscription with Clay as well, but you can upload all the contacts in a CSV or Excel, and Clay can do the enrichment. What the enrichment means, you want to make sure that when you extract data from Apollo, from ZoomInfo, any B2B data sources, you want to make sure that the prospect has the right email address, contact details, and name, because otherwise, if you don't have, then your emails might bounce back, and that can hurt your deliverability and domain reputation as well. So it's important. So before you run a cycle, 20-30 minute setup on Claude, Cowork, or any other OpenAI or any other tools you are using. Probably you can do very similar stuff with others as well. Cowork, if you use Claude, Cowork is enabled, marketing, sales, productivity plugins installed, and at least one data connector, Apollo or ZoomInfo, at least one enrichment, Clay or Lasha, sequencer, connected so IDEL, you're going to be used instantly, HeyReach for the outreach itself, and then CRM and all the rest can be connected as well. So email sending platforms. In order for you to your AI revenue engine work, you're going to need Cowork, Claude, OpenAI, all the rest. They cannot send an actual email. You will need to connect them to some kind of email sender tool, third-party tool. One of them is Instantly. For example, it can be a good one. Can be a Smart Lead, Lemlist. Apollo in itself can supply you with data, but it can also send emails as well. Reply.io, Mailshake, QuickMail, SalesLoft. So these are the tools which can send emails on behalf. So if you connect them via your OpenAI or Claude Cowork account, if you connect with these third-party tools as connectors, then everything you developed in the previous steps, all the copies, you can send the email as well. Now, this is the LinkedIn outreach part. I want to make it very, very clear. LinkedIn is extremely cautious on what third-party tools you can use to their platforms. They don't like too much third-party platforms and automations and tools. They can even ban your account as well. So Sales Navigator, if you're worried about this, Sales Navigator can be a good solution. If you have Sales Navigator and if you can connect with your AI tool, that's the safest thing you can do. All these other third-party tools are tested and widely used across different sectors and niches, but they kind of also come with some risk as well, because if LinkedIn algorithm detects that you are using some kind of automation, could detect, depending on which tool you are using, for obviously sending connection requests on scale. Please make sure that you check each of the tools if you want to use them, which one is compatible with LinkedIn terms and conditions and rules. And if you are not confident, rather just use Sales Navigator. But please make sure that you check everything and you make a decision based on your own need. Contact data sources. So where you can buy data, the actually prospect list you want to target is ZoomInfo is a good one. Cognizant can be quite expensive. Apollo, which I mentioned. Clay can give you the data and can also do the enrichment. So making sure that the prospect has the right contact details and email addresses. LeadIQ, it can be a good one. Crunchbase is good. It's also really good for finding intent signals as well on the market. So for example, expansion announcements, hiring signals, growth signals, those kind of things to make your outreach even more targeted. Crunchbase is a really good platform. Sales Navigator again can give you a lots of good, engagement signals. Who are there within your ICP ID clients? Who are the ones engaging with certain posts? They announcing some growth or funding received. So you know that your service is helping to solve that problem and helping to tackle. Then it's a right time, because timing is always critical to finding the people and sending the emails and the email LinkedIn connection request at the right time. And also there is Phantom Buster as well that can also be helping with this. So this is I wanted to give you as a gift from us for your time to spend with us with me today. Were kind enough to come to this webinar. So this is still our 30-day GTM quick start guide. So what this GTM go-to-market quick start guide is essentially, if you use your QR code, which we can share with you after the webinar as well, and you can just do it with your phone as I'm showing on the screen. This is going to be personalized. So if you request this go-to-market quick start guide, is not something we're sending to everybody to the same. It's going to be personalized to your business. It's like an outreach execution strategy tailored to your business. It's a 4, 5, sometimes 6 pages document. It's a practical playbook, a high level, but still a practical playbook. You need to start to building your own revenue engine. It gives you a good idea how we would approach. And based on everything I show you during this webinar, you should be able to build this yourself. Or if you have any question or you want to learn about how to use a system like this, we can also help with that one.